Welcome back. Had some problems with our camera. Had to stop for a moment. Plus, I needed to give you some time to work on your signature line. Um, One thing I want to show you, if I can find it quickly enough here, is on your signature line there is and here we are. Setting up the signature line. Here's the directions on doing that. All you have to do is click on the settings, which is the gearbox up in the upper left-hand corner. From there, you then, in the settings, there's a drop-down option called General Tab. And then from there, scroll down to Signature. Now, in this book, I'll again move it a little bit, they show here your name, and then they wanted you to put these things in there. I'm going to give you the freedom. I want you to put things like your name, bottom middle school, maybe your grade level, but it all needs to be school appropriate. And then here's the key, right over here, save changes. I'll move that over again. You really need to make sure you scroll down to the bottom. If you do not save your changes, it doesn't happen. Save changes. Now, that's not needed for everything you do in the Google Gmail settings, but you should always look for it so that you don't lose all the work you put into it. Now, back over here, composing a new message. We've talked about this, and here are some really good terms that should be in your word bank. Compose mail. To, who are you sending it to? CC, that stands for carbon copy. You don't have it on here, but the BC stands for blind carbon copy, or BCC, excuse me, blind carbon copy. So make sure you know what those are. Take a moment if you need to go ahead and put this in your word bank. You've got the definitions here. So take a moment, write that down. You can easily pause the video so that you can do that. Now, we're going to move on though, because this is what I'm still having a lot of issues with students, and that is not the to. Well, I take that back. There's a problem with the to. Often you've gotten lazy or you're being careless, and I'm getting a lot of emails at my richard.johnson@tisd.org. That is for staff people. That is not for students. I don't look for your work there. I don't look for your questions there. I look for emails from staff. You should always be sending me emails to richard.johnson@gcloud.tisd.org. You have to have that gcloud in there. Otherwise, I'm not getting your work. Finally, though, the subject line right here, subject. We've been working at this for several weeks. It's a habit, I understand. Many of you are doing outstanding, and I'm proud of you. But I have a few of you that still don't understand. You have to put your class period equals assignment, or your class period equals question. First off, it should be first period, third period. Whatever your class period is, you put that number and then what comes after it, like fourth period, and then spell out the word period, P-E-R-I-O-D, equals assignment. If you're turning work in, put assignment. If you don't understand or you couldn't get something to work for you, put question, and then I know that's a question. If you put down the word assignment, I'm going to assume that it's work that I need to grade and it can wait. That's not fair to you when you've got a question for me. If you put question in there, then I know to look at it right away. But you also understand the story about the boy that cried wolf. If you go in there and put question on your assignments, I'm going to stop looking for that. I'm going to assume that you're just messing around and that you're not being respectful. So let's work together on this. This is an easy thing to do. I just wanted to review that because we've gotten into it enough that some of us are getting lazy. Like I said, the majority of you are outstanding, doing a wonderful job. In other words, this is going to be an easy video for you. But the rest of you, and you know who you are, I keep sending responses back saying that I cannot grade your work because you did not include the subject line. You know what to do. All right, I'm going to wrap that up there. That concludes the work for today. Make sure you take the time, pay attention to the videos. I look forward to seeing you. I've missed you. It'll be great when we can all be back in the classroom together. But out of respect for yourself, your family, and other people, wear the mask correctly. It must cover your nose. If it's uncomfortable or it starts to smell bad, you can wash those things every day and then just hang them up overnight, and that way they'll be dry in the morning. They're not that hard to wash. Just a little soap, a little dish soap, and some warm water. Swish it around a little bit, and then wring it out. It's not hard to do, but we have to cover the nose, people. Otherwise, you're not wearing the mask. If you have questions, let me know. Take care. Talk to you soon.